Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name's Ashley and thanks for stopping by my beauty space. Orange is actually my favorite shadow to like work with and do looks with, and it just so happened that the Beauty Mix series this week is an orange color. If you don't know what the Beauty Mix is, it's a series that myself and another blogger started about a year ago, and then we actually just brought on 2 more girls to join with us. So I will have all of their information linked below. It's really cool. Each week we do a different look. We have like a theme, like a different color, and then we actually have a new one starting next month. So we're gonna have like more Halloween looks and like just festive looks. It's gonna be really fun, so definitely stay tuned. So yeah, I wanted, since this color is like my favorite, I wanted it to be very wearable. So I didn't want to go like over the top. So I just kind of stuck with, it's kind of monochromatic. I've got orange on the eyes, orange on the lips, but it's very wearable. Like I would totally go to the grocery store in this look. You don't have to, but I totally would. But if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So for this orange look, I don't really know exactly. I just have a bunch of shadows laid out. For some reason I grabbed like several different palettes. And I'm sure I have one that has like all of the oranges in it, but for what I had in mind, I just kind of grabbed all the oranges and like shades that I thought would go with that. To start off with, I'm gonna first set that base. I just went in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is Paper Tiger from Colourpop. I just got this. It's the only reason I kind of pulled this out, because I really wanted to use this color, and for some reason I think it'll look good with the oranges and what I want to do. So when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I like to kind of like tilt my head back a little bit, just so I can really get into that crease right there and really build up that intensity, and then I'll start like buffing it in. So I'm gonna keep it really tight on that crease right there, and then I'll lightly start like feathering it out, and I'm using barely any pressure. I want to go in with this shade right here. This is Making Moves by Colourpop. I'm just using the same brush that I used for Paper Tiger. And I'm really focusing this on the outer corner, but I really want this outer corner to be more defined and dark, more like kind of a cat eye, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I actually really like that color. I didn't think it was gonna be as dark as it was. I thought it was just gonna be like a soft peachy color, but that's really pretty, especially mixed with Paper Tiger. I really like that. And these Colourpop shadows are so good. I like their Super Shock shadows, but I don't feel like they blend very well. So I really only like to get the like shimmery ones so you can pack them on with your finger, because on the lid they're gorgeous. But their new pressed shadows are so good. Then I'm just lightly, like barely any pressure, like I'm holding at the very end. I don't want to apply too much pressure, and I just want to kind of like feather these 2 colors together. That way there are no harsh lines. Alright, so now that I have my eyes looking kind of like a sunset, I'm going to go in with the shade realgar from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. So originally I used the Morphe M441 brush, and now I'm going to go in with the Morphe E28. It's more of like a smaller tapered brush, and I'm just going to pick up that shade. And I'm going to keep this one on the outer corner. I'm just doing small little like circles. Just blending it all in, really focusing that on the outer corner. And then once I have that all down, I will then drag it in very lightly. Just going to take a little bit more of that realgar color. And I really want this outer corner to like really stand out. Can't remember the last time I did a talk through video. It's been a while. I was gonna do one last week, but I had a cold and I could barely like say a full sentence without my throat just like hurting and my voice just disappearing. So I was like, I'll just wait. But I've missed filming videos. It's just so much fun. I love like doing tutorials, and I've had a lot of people message me lately like asking me to do like certain looks. So I'm excited to start getting those out. And this beauty mix series has been a lot of fun too. It's just fun collaborating with other girls who are so talented, and just being able to be on the same like blogs and channels as them with their content is just really cool. Plus I feel like we became really good friends over, even though we've never met in person. For primer today, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, I think it's called. Yes, Backlight Priming Filter. This really doesn't do anything like hold the longevity of my foundation or anything like that. I just really like the glow that it gives my skin. It's that like glow from within and really makes my foundation go on a lot smoother and just look a lot healthier. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. I'm in the shade 240 Golden Beige, and I'm just gonna put that on with a beauty blender. It's probably not recommended to put this on with a beauty blender just because it is a water-based foundation and the beauty blenders tend to soak up the foundation. But if I use a brush, it looks really streaky and I just don't like that. I always drag it down my neck too, just so that it all is like one color all the way down. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is the shade Light Medium Beige. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the StudioMakeup HD Finishing Powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put it under the eye. And with a bigger, fluffier brush, I'm going to lightly tap into that and set my whole face. But I don't want a lot of powder, so that's why I'm using this big brush and just lightly pressing it all over. This way everything blends out very seamlessly, but I still have that luminosity to my skin and I don't look completely matte. You can still see the like dewiness from the foundation and the primer still underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Anatomy Gel Eyeliner. And I'm going to drag it down below the lash line a little bit. Or on the lash line, not just on the waterline. And then before that sets, I'm going to take a pencil brush. Just going to take this little brush right here and blend that out. And you'll want to do one eye at a time, that way that the liner doesn't have time to dry and you can really smoke it out. And I'm connecting it up here with the shadow that I did up top. So I'm going to take that original Paper Tiger shade and just smoke out that lower lash line. Actually going to pick up a little bit more of that orange that I used on the lid too, the Making Moves, because that Paper Tiger took some of the orange away. My favorite way to apply bronzer lately is to go in with this little fluffy brush from Luxie. This is the Luxie 512 Small Contouring. And I'm just gonna go in with the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. And I always mix these two shades. I'm gonna go with the bigger brush and blend that out. Before I finish anything else, I'm going to go in with some more of that translucent powder. Just to clean up the edges. So for my highlight today, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero palette. I think I'm going to mix Glow Getter and 143. And I'm using a Morphe M501 brush. And I'm gonna go in with Luminoso from Milani. Just because I want a little bit of color on my cheeks, but not too much because I've got a lot going on the eye. Go ahead and dust away all of that powder. I'm just gonna set my makeup with the MAC Fix Plus. This stuff smells so good. It's the coconut limited edition one. Love it. So for lip color, I'm gonna go in with the Dose of Colors Decay. Actually happened that this week's beauty it just so happened that this, oh my